I'd like your supervisor,
Do you
please.
not have a license?
I would like your supervisor, please.
Okay. So that's not how this works.
It is how this works.
I'll give you the phone number and you can call and
You can call.
supervisor. I'm not calling. So license, registration, insurance, are you going to provide those items?
I would like your supervisor, and I'm going to remain silent.
Okay, remain silent all you want.
This right here, folks, is why you should always remember to start recording, roll up your windows, and lock your doors during a traffic stop. This prevents the officer from being able to immediately get his hands on you and potentially do serious physical damage.
You remain silent all you want. But
Go
if
away.
you're driving this again, I'm going to
Go away.
tow it.
This comes to you by way of Teresa's channel. I want to make sure she gets over 1,000 subs after this video, so make sure you guys go subscribe and say hello. Let's get right to the video. I'll pause for comments and I'll see you at the end.
I am about to face, I believe it's a Carmel cop. I'm pretty sure this is Maldonado.
Hi, good afternoon. Can I see your license, registration, insurance?
How can I help you today,
I'm
Officer
stopping-
Maldonado?
Hi, I'm stopping you because the registration and the car is expired as of, as of November of 2022.
Okay, I'm going to remain silent.
Okay, can I see your license, registration, insurance?
If I present you with papers, Maldonado?
Yes. I just need your license, the registration, and the insurance.
Okay, if I present you with any papers, can they be used against me in a court of law?
So, I need your driver's license, your registration, and insurance.
Now, before you guys go on saying things like she should just give up her papers, she must be some kind of sovereign citizen, you gotta watch this video all the way through. This cop is gonna tuck tail and drive off in shame. Why is he gonna do that? Well, stay tuned and find out.
Okay, if I present you with any papers, are they going to be used against me in a court of law?
So, I'm not going to do this back and forth with you. I need your driver's license, registration, insurance. If you do not provide that, I'm going to remove you from the car. You will be arrested, and I'm going to tow the car.
Okay, then if I'm going to answer any questions.
California,
Okay, if I'm going to answer any questions. Okay.
Okay, this is a lawful traffic stop. You need to present your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance. That's all I need from you.
Okay, if I'm going to answer any questions or present any papers to you,
then
I want an attorney.
I don't need you to say anything. Just
I'd like
give
an
me the
attorney.
items that are required.
I'd like an attorney.
You don't need an attorney.
If I'm going to present any papers or answer any questions, I'd like an attorney.
Okay.
So I can wait, or you want to get your supervisor here, please.
It is under police policy to get a supervisor when asked by the people. Check out how many times she has to ask this guy.
Okay, so once again, I just need your license, registration, insurance. That's all I need.
I'd like your supervisor,
Do you
please.
not have a license?
I would like your supervisor, please.
Okay. So that's not how this works.
It is how this works.
I'll give you the phone number and you can call and
You can call.
I'm not calling.
You can get your supervisor
when we're done
here.
with this traffic stop, I will give you all the information and you can call the supervisor.
I would like your supervisor, please.
Okay. I'm not going to keep going around and around with you. So, license, registration, insurance, are you going to provide those items?
I would like your supervisor, and I'm going to remain silent.
Okay, remain silent all you want. Step out of the vehicle.
Okay, all right, I'll step out of the vehicle in 1 second. I just want to make sure that I understand what's happening, okay? If I do not violate my 4th and 5th Amendment rights, then you are going to confine me. Is that correct?
So, look up Pennsylvania versus Mims.
I know that requires me to get out of the vehicle. I got that, and I will do that.
Just like everything else, cops will abuse Pennsylvania versus Mims. We see it all the time. Let's not forget that cops still need to have some kind of element of danger to even ask you to get out of the car.
This is a lawful traffic
Under
stop.
duress,
You're
okay?
lawfully detained, okay?
I just want to make sure that I understand.
Just listen to me for a
If
second.
I violate my
I'm not gonna
4th
keep
and
going
5th
on
Amendment
and on.
rights, you're going to confine me. Is that correct?
Just listen. All I need is those documents, okay?
Okay,
If
and
you
there's
don't
also...
provide those documents, I'm going to arrest you. I do not want to do that. I just need those documents from you, okay?
Okay.
You are dictating how this traffic stop is going to go.
No, you're dictating,
No,
and now
you
you're
are.
threatening me.
Okay. So
Now you're threatening
listen,
me.
This isn't a traffic infraction. You're turning this into a misdemeanor criminal case.
All right, folks, let me read to you what Teresa wrote down since some of you guys missed Sesame Street growing up. I never said I was unwilling to produce, but rather had invoked my constitutionally protected rights first, as well as requested a supervisor. Officer Maldonado has stated he will criminalize the exercise of those rights and refused to call a supervisor to the scene.
where you can go to jail over this expired registration for not giving me those items. I don't want to do all this stuff.
Police officers get really frustrated when you exercise your rights instead of blindly obeying their orders.
I don't
Okay.
know why you're doing this.
Okay, so I will present you with those papers.
Please, just
but
present me with those papers.
okay, but I want to clarify that it is under duress.
Clarify whatever you want.
I'm being menaced, and I'm going to present it to you under duress.
Present me those, as long as you present me those documents. That's all I need.
That's all we request.
Okay, so you're refusing me an attorney, and you're going to force me to violate my right to remain silent,
So right now,
and my right to be secure in my person's house with papers and effects. Is that what's happening?
so I don't know what you learned on YouTube, but you are incorrect on all that stuff.
He swore to protect my 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment rights. He did not swear to enforce vehicle codes under threats of violence.
So I need those 3 items from you. That's all I need for a simple infraction. You are going to get arrested, and this vehicle is going to get impounded if you don't provide those items.
Impound your vehicle is cop parlance for I am going to steal your car.
I do not know why you want to do that. You
Because those are
dictating how
my
things go.
rights. Those are my rights, and I'm invoking my rights.
You can invoke
And you're
all the rights
forcing
you
me
want.
to violate
I
my
will not
rights,
question you
or
about
you will
anything.
take
I
me,
just need those
or you will
items.
take me to jail. Is that correct?
I'm going to take you to jail for not providing those items.
Okay, all right. As long as I had you guys say that on camera. All right. So I'm going to get those papers, and I'll present them to you under duress. Okay?
I don't know how you're under duress. I've been polite and cordial with you.
He doesn't understand how I'm under duress because he's been polite and cordial with me. Folks, I gotta tell you, cops will violate your rights with a smile on their face and a mild-mannered demeanor.
You're not being polite and cordial. You're threatening me. Are those firearms? Are they loaded?
Of course they are.
Okay. Is that firearm loaded?
All the time.
Okay, then I'm being threatened. This is not being polite.
It is in a holster. I have not
This is
touched
not
it.
being polite. You're threatening that you're going to rip me out of the car and arrest me if I don't violate my Fourth
No,
Amendment
I said
rights.
You're dictating how this is going to go. If you do not provide those items,
I get to
will
dictate.
remove you
I'm
from
one
the
of the people.
Where are you in the order of authority? Do you believe you are the principal in all dealings with the government, or is the government over you? I say it all the time, folks. We need to stop calling the cops the authorities because they are not the authorities. I know mainstream news channels like to say that all the time. It's time for a change in wordplay.
I'm the one with the power. I'm the one with the power.
You can file a complaint, you can call the supervisor, you can do whatever you want.
I've already done that, dude.
Okay.
You don't recognize me?
I have no idea who you are. That's why I'm asking for these items.
Officer Maldonado is about to find out exactly who Teresa is, if he doesn't already know. She does have a lawsuit against that department. Is that what makes him tuck tail and leave? Keep watching.
What is that?
That's what I got.
Okay. And just your driver's license. That's all we're missing. This is expired as of 2021.
Remain silent.
Okay. So you have a driver's license.
Remain silent. I don't answer any questions.
That was very simple. I don't know why you want to make it difficult.
I can get out of the car. Yes, I can.
If you want to remain on the car, can you just sit right there or stand on the sidewalk? Do something?
I'm going to stand right here. You're not going to order me around, okay? Officer Gerald
You're
Maldonado.
detained right now, okay? So-
And what crime have I committed?
Just have a seat right
What
there.
crime have I committed?
Have a seat right there.
What
No, I'm
crime
not
have
gonna
I
do
committed?
this sovereign citizen stuff with you.
Officer Maldonado couldn't answer because I hadn't committed a crime. So instead, he defaults to the same old tired trope of sovereign citizen that every cop uses when one of the people stand on their rights. The term sovereign citizen is a misnomer, folks. In reality, cops are the only sovereign citizens that we see. They believe they're above the law, and that's why we continue to see them speeding down the road with no emergency lights, turning without signaling, parking in red zones, and more.
And you have a driver's license, so you do believe in some form of laws, right?
I'm being threatened. That's the reason that I violated my Fourth Amendment rights, and you guys agreed that you were doing that. Genius. Genius. Do you know what the Fourth Amendment protects?
Right now, I'm not answering anything right now, okay?
Well, you have to answer my questions. You're my public servant. Okay, darling?
Can you sit back in your vehicle?
No. I don't take orders from you.
Got it.
Is your body camera running?
Always.
You guys have a habit of shutting your body cameras on and off.
I'm on right now if you want to see that. Do you want me to move my car? Yeah?
Now you know who I am?
So, I know who you are from here. So you're not the registered owner of the vehicle.
Okay.
This time I'm going to give you a warning since you're not the registered owner.
Just give me the papers.
I can't give you a ticket for the car that's not yours, you know what I mean?
You're live right now. You're live. You're live.
You are agreeing to pay me $10 million.
Hands off of her right now. You're depriving her of her rights.
If you deprive me of my liberty, I am going to sue you for $10 million.
Yeah, look at that.
The Carmel police.
This is, you are on notice right
Oh
now.
my God, you guys
Unnecessary.
are unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Stop telling me. You're unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Get back, sir.
No, we are not getting back.
Depriving people of their rights. You have no right to do any of this crap.
So here's this back for you.
I'm just getting a warning. Am I?
If I see you driving...
Just getting a warning?
What? You're not the registered owner of the vehicle, so I cannot cite you for expired registration because it's not your car. So why are you going to be responsible for a car that's not yours?
Remain silent.
I'm just explaining to you.
Remain silent. Go away.
You may sound what you want, but
Go
if
away.
you're driving this again, I'm going to
Go away.
tow it.
Bye. Bye.
We're good.
Bye. That's the walk of shame right there. Walk of shame. Bye.
You know, folks, not many of us have a push from mainstream media. We don't have big channels calling us out, giving us some exposure. Many of us depend on people in the community to help us out. And that's one of the things that I've been able to do since the beginning. I started helping smaller channels so that everybody can get views on their videos. A lot of times you guys are out there putting in a lot of work and you guys get absolutely no exposure at all. You guys can always reach out to me at recordpolicenow@gmail.com. Not only do I go out there and record, ask questions, and document my encounters with police and government, but I also do my best to highlight the smaller channels and folks that have been around a while that are not getting any views or support. I think it's important to keep that in mind when supporting our channels. Some of us grew organically. Like I said, we never got a push from mainstream media. Whenever I do see one of them channels getting a push from mainstream media, it makes me wonder about their authenticity. I can tell you guys right now that Teresa is solid in her work, and she's also producing results. She defended herself without an attorney, and we don't see that too often. She does offer good advice or tips on her channel, so you guys make sure to go subscribe. In this video, she stood on her Fourth Amendment rights. Could the cop have taken her out of the vehicle and arrested her? Possibly, especially if he articulated an infraction. But she stood her ground and the cop took off with his tail tucked between his legs, and he took the drive of shame. In the Fourth Amendment, you're supposed to be secured in your papers, persons, effects, and your homes. Keep that in mind. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you guys record the police and you want us to highlight your videos, copy your links and send them to recordpolicenow@gmail.com. All right, folks, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.